I just started playing Marvel Rivals. I'm brand new to the game. I think I have maybe just under 30 hours logged into it. And so far, I have reached Diamond 3. Now, I understand that there's a bit of a widespread skill issue across the player base of this game from what I've seen so far, even though I am still in the lower of ranks. My friends have told me that it doesn't get better until you hit Eternity, which I think is the rank after Diamond, or maybe 2, I'm not sure. One thing I've noticed about the game, and I'm not schizophrenic because I've started seeing a lot of videos like this one since I started playing the game about the support problem. Now, you might think, oh, here we go. Another guy who has no idea what he's talking about. He's gonna complain about triple support. Just broken record. Nothing new is gonna be said here. No. Honestly, I could give a fuck about triple support. I don't really care. I don't think it's that big of a deal. What I actually want to talk about is support players in this game take everything incredibly personally. You could say even just an ounce of something negative towards what they did, and they will throw your entire fucking game. Now, this has happened to me more than a few times during my rank up spree that I'm on right now. Mostly it's been Luna players. I think there is one Adam Warlock guy. Surprisingly, I haven't had a whole lot of problems with a bunch of Jeffs yet, even though he seems to be the most hated support stereotype character. It feels like, now, I play Flex, but I'm not a Flex player who is just Magneto and supports. I play I just learned Venom, I just learned Emma, I just learned Invis, I learned Jeff, Bucky, Daredevil, Strategist, Deadpool, and Star-Lord, and Psylocke. So I have a few characters under my belt, and I can play Strange too. I just don't like to because he's so slow, and I don't like the shield kind of characters. They're just fucking boring. Venom is probably the most fun tank in the game for me, but he's only fun and he's only usable if you have at least semi-decent healing on your team. So that's where my problem comes in. I want to play this guy. I can keep myself alive for a very long time, so most of the time my healers don't even have to look at me because I'm kiting well, I'm positioning well, I'm diving well, you know. And his E gives you 800 health, but it's temporary, right? Now, see, I don't think people in my rank understand that it's temporary. So usually when I hit around 100 to 200, I'll pop my E, I'll get all that shield health, and I'll double ping for healing so that while I'm taking reduced damage from the shield health that I have, my healers can do their job. That doesn't happen very often unless I'm queued with one of my friends who will fill support if I ask them to, which is very awesome. It's just great. A lot of the time I play solo queue, so I don't have that luxury. There was a Luna Snow that I had who did not know she could shuffle around her snowflake thing, which is like the primary way that you build ult meter on her, I'm pretty certain. Anyways, our team tried to educate this person. It's like, hey, so you know you can move your snowflake around, and it helps us out, it helps you out, you build your ult, and it's like the best way for you to build your ult. This Luna Snow's reaction to this was to ignore everybody, tell them that they're not giving us the snowflake because of how many deaths we have. He ended the game with 16k healing and it went to 4 rounds. What was he doing the whole game? That kind of leads into the first thing I want to talk about in supports, is that at the end of the game, if you complain that your healing wasn't very good, or even during the game, they'll always bring up how many deaths you have. Motherfucker, the entire point of your role is to fucking keep me alive. I don't understand how that's so hard to comprehend. Okay, I complained about this Luna after I had died 2 or 3 times on, I think I was swapping between Venom and Emma because I was Venom and then they got a bunch of anti-dive, so I swapped to Emma instead, and I played back a little bit with my teammates because they were getting touched by a Daredevil. I was complaining about this person 2 rounds into the game. I was Emma. I was like, hey, can I have your snowflake? Because I need, and it's like, are you even fucking healing me? So he freaks out. He's like, you have 3 deaths. You're fucking dog shit. I can't wait to see your stat line at the end of this. You're the one who's actually throwing because you have 3 deaths on tank. I'm like, dude, it's the 2nd round. 3 deaths isn't that bad, but I should only have 3 deaths is okay, you're making a lot of mistakes there for the 2nd round. 1 or 2, I would say, is fine. Dude, heal me like a normal fucking human being, and, you know, maybe my stats will look a little better. That's what I don't understand, is that every single fucking time I tell a healer, I'm like, hey man, could you try to focus me a little more, you know? I'm playing Venom. They have a little bit of anti-die, but it's not that bad. I can sustain my stealth for a while. Just heal me when I'm in like my shield mode, you know? They won't do it because they take it as a personal attack on them, and they just can't handle that. They freak the fuck out every single time they get even an inch of criticism. I'm just trying to tell them when I need their help, as opposed to them just dumping all their fucking ammo on me when, you know, maybe the other time, maybe we have a Magneto on our team that needs healing, or a Strange, or maybe our Spider-Man just got back. It's like, just heal me when I'm in my shield mode. I'll double ping and you got it. No, actually, I'm gonna swap to Adam Warlock, and I'm going to only use my ult when they use Jeff, which is something that happened. I don't like Adam Warlock. I don't think he did any healing after that. I think he used his ult maybe once. I think he saved one person. He revived one guy off of Jeff ult. I think it was our a Mantis. But, you know, I said, hey, I gave him the whole plan. I'm like, here's what you're gonna do. It's gonna be great. The rest is on you, but I need you in this specific circumstance. Nope, I'm not fucking healing you. You're throwing your dog shit. Stay diamond. You're trash. Another game. I noticed that one of my healers had 4 deaths after the first round. We had Invis, Gambit, and CND, triple support. And so he's complaining that there's nobody playing back, you know, like Spider-Man or whoever the fuck else would have been back there, I guess. They said, oh, we have no help in the back line. Dude, you have Invis and fucking Gambit. You guys should be A-okay back there. Unless you have Venom, Spider-Man, fucking, I don't know, maybe Punisher's back there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Deadpool cheated all the way up for some fucking reason, and he's just tearing you guys to shreds, which is not happening. I'm like, you're a support, dude. Stop dying. And then he immediately goes, okay, I'm throwing. And then he swaps to Black Widow. So I kind of made fun of him a little bit. I'm like, I'm Perma Diamond, and I can't rank up. You dare wear a smile in my presence, you fucking peon. I'll show you. Black Widow mode, engage! And I don't know, I guess I made him giggle a little bit. Maybe I brightened the mood up on the team a little bit. I got the vibes back in order, and he swapped back. But just one instance of me telling this guy, hey dude, you're not doing very well. Can you lock it in? Maybe just a little bit.
That's it, I'm fucking throwing. I'm fucking throwing.
And it's always a support. Not every support, but always a support. Another thing is, how are you playing support and you're doing like no healing? Now I know I said that I don't have issues with Jeffs a whole lot of time, but this is gonna be my Jeff tangent. I think Jeff is my second most played character. There's just no learning curve to Jeff whatsoever. I mean, you aim, okay. Have you ever played a video game before? I think you can aim pretty well, having played at least one shooter game before in your entire fucking life for at least longer than an hour. Jeffs can't do it. They can't aim. They just kind of shoot and hope that it lands on their teammates, but they don't try too hard. I don't have that fucking issue because I have a brain betwixt my ears. So I see the giant red health icon on somebody who's low HP. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put my crosshair on this icon and hold left click. And then when my left click runs out of ammo, I'm gonna bubble them so that they get the burst movement speed that they might need to rotate back some more, and they get a bit of a regen boost. Tell that to any Jeff, sub-eternity, and their head will explode. That will be the craziest fucking thing. I've seen Jeffs with like 10% accuracy on my teams. Not even an exaggeration. I wish it was. I genuinely wish it was. I don't know, just can't do it. The only learning curve I could think of on Jeff is like movement and positioning, but that's not even like a Jeff thing. That's just the game. To be a good support player, you just need to hone general game sense. Where you should be, when you should be there, what you should peek, what you shouldn't peek, who you should focus your heals on, and who you should not in certain situations. Oh man, our rocket fucking took 20 damage. I better make sure I full heal this guy. But our Magneto's 15 health and he's holding point by himself because our DPSs are dead. I'm gonna heal this fucking rocket real quick. It seems like a good idea, you know. That's my boy right there. He's another support. And us supports, we've got to look out for each other, man. No, obviously fucking not. Keep the guy on point alive. Fuck everybody else. There's priority to your heal. You don't heal everybody. You heal everybody in order. Keep your tanks alive. your DPSs should be spacing and playing in such a way that they don't insta-fucking-explode, because if they do, they're feeding and they're garbage the game. If every time they peek something, they insta-die, maybe there's some thinking to go on there. That might even be a tall tale, or a tall order, rather, to ask. I've only really seriously had issues with my supports, and I wish it wasn't that way, because it gets quite tiring every single fucking game blaming your supports, because I'm starting to feel like I'm the issue. Maybe I'm not playing Venom right. Maybe I'm not playing Emma right. But I know that I'm doing my best, and my best is just not good enough. I'm dropping some crazy fucking performances. Literally last night, I was holding point in overtime by myself for like 45 seconds on Venom. My whole team got mopped, and I was still there, hounding away, just going crazy with the stalling. And then somebody swapped Strange on our team so that they could portal on, and he places it inside of the floor, and they couldn't get on, and then I ended up dying. I don't know. I just want to complain a little bit because my supports are like fucking stupid, and I want them to stop being that. Another thing, oh my god, there's so many chicks in this game who are just evil. Like, they're just mean. I would say a majority of the girls who I've come across who are playing support are like the most egotistical, like fucking fragile beings on planet Earth. I was unfortunate enough to get the Kingsman stack with 4 e-girls on my team, and this is not like a women hit piece. This is just, you know, I'm telling you what they are, right? It was just me and one other guy, and me and the dude were both playing tank, so the girls had DPS and support filed out. Worst fucking decision of my life of all time. I actually got the we're playing for the vibe stack. It eventually got to the point I'm like, what, guys, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what is going on here? We had, I think, Loki, Rocket, CND. What is that fucking comp? Actually, what is that? Our DPS had like sub 10k by the end of the game. It was just grueling. It was taxing, mentally taxing. It made me genuinely upset. There was a modicum of negativity that came from the other tank where he asked if he could just be pocketed by the CND, and then the other 2 could focus on me because I was taking a lot more damage than he was because I was on Venom. They took that as an insult to their gameplay capability, and they didn't heal either of us and instead sustained each other and our Moon Knight. We lost the game. It was just the most upsetting thing ever. He dared use his microphone in a competitive setting, and that resulted in us losing the game. Maybe we would have lost anyways, but maybe we wouldn't have. It's really upsetting when your teammates just give up, or if they just have no clue what they're fucking doing in the first place. It's genuinely sad. Venom's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing Venom. He's a lot of fun. I think he's the most fun tank in the game. But I do need healers to make him work. But when every time I ask for help or like try to suggest a different comp that might work a little better for me or somebody else, my healer's immediate reaction is to freak the fuck out and go full baby mode. Just don't even queue. Just go back to Overwatch with that shit. Why are you here? I know Marvel Rivals is kind of notorious for having an insanely toxic fucking community, like almost to the likes of what Prime Overwatch was. At least a Mercy main could take a little, hey buddy, you're fucking dog shit. Can you figure it out, please? At least a Baptiste player was like, oh yeah, dude, my bad. I'll try to put my beacons down a little better. Not in this fucking game, dude. Not in this game. You dare fucking speak to me, your game is over. Over, I tell you. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it'll get better when I get a higher rank, but I haven't noticed a difference from my placements to bronze to diamond, though. I don't know. Let me know down below if it gets any better, if you're a higher rank than I am. If you'd like to see more videos from me covering Marvel Rivals and my various escapades within the game, go ahead and hit that freaking subscribe button for me, buddy. Leave a comment what you want me to talk about, and maybe somebody you want me to learn so I can really get the full experience of the pain you're going through in your rank games. Thank you for watching, man, and I'll see you in the next one.